from Kern Government Television. Welcome to this week's Kern County Board of Supervisors meeting. Originating from the County Administrative Center, located at 1115 Truxton Avenue in Bakersfield, California. Grounded in ideas, energy, and innovation, Kern County's vision is to be a driving force for the world's fifth largest economy. And our mission is to exceed expectations of the communities we serve, changing the way they feel about government, those who manage it, and the services it provides. Today's Kern County Board of Supervisors meeting will convene momentarily.
So welcome to the 2 p.m. session of the regular meeting of Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. First item is roll call.
Supervisor Peters.
Here.
Supervisor Flores.
Here.
Supervisor Couch.
Here.
Supervisor Perez.
Thank you. Next item is a report on actions taken in closed session. Ms. Rezan.
Good afternoon. This morning in closed session, you met on items 66 through 70, and there is no reportable action.
Thank you. The next item is the consent agenda. Excuse me. All items listed with a CA or C above the item number are considered to be routine and non-controversial by county staff. We can act on those all in one motion. If any member of the audience would like to comment, now is the time to do so. You can, a board member can remove any item from the consent agenda if it's going to get considerable discussion or something like that. And it would be considered in its listed sequence with an opportunity for any member of the public to address the board concerning that item before any action is taken. Is there, well, first of all, let me tell you what's on the consent agenda. Starts on page 2, consisting of only item 3 there. On to page 3, items 4 through 8. No change in the recommendation on item 8, correct? Okay. Page 4, items 9 through 11. Page 5, items 12 through 16. Page 6, all the items 17 through 23. Page 7, all the items 24 through 30. Page 8, all the items 31 through 35. Page 9, all the items 36 through 40. Page 10, all the items 41 through 47. There is a revised recommendation for item 41. And the new recommendation is to continue to Tuesday, September 24th at 2 p.m. On to page 11, the items 48 through 52. Is there anyone here that would like to make a comment or ask a question about any of the items I just read off, any of those items? Yes, sir. Please come to the microphone, state your name like we don't know it.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. My name is Larry Pinnell. I'm a resident of Bakersfield, live within the 1st District. I'm up here before you this afternoon to discuss consent agenda item 27. My wife and I, who've also submitted a letter, have reviewed the staff report and the proposed agreement with the state of California for Local Immigration, Integration, and Inclusion Grant Act, the LIIIG, and we're very concerned about the direction this proposed action could take the county. Section 11A of the agreement draws no distinction between legal and illegal immigrants, and further prohibits the county from even inquiring about their legal status. If the leaders of Kern County are about to embrace the legitimacy of benefits for illegal immigrants, then we want to voice our objection to this grant program. If, however, the goal is to provide benefits for those who have legally entered our country, then we would be supportive of the LIIG, a taxpayer-funded grant program. Please don't reward illegal behavior by those who have no regard for the laws of this country. Thank you for the time, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Pinnell. Any other comments today?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and members of the board.
Good afternoon.
Denise Pinnell, also living in the 1st District. It's nice to be on this side of the dais.
I bet.
Mr. Chairman and members of the board, we recognize this small grant as a pass-through from the state of California to local governments to facilitate the support of immigration integration efforts, among other tasks. Our concern is not with the intent of the program. This is also not a question of anyone from another country who is seeking citizenship in America, because we support and encourage those efforts 100%. The question lies with the millions of illegal immigrants pouring into our country over the past nearly 4 years, and the directive by the state and federal governments to expend our tax dollars to support these individuals who have entered America illegally. We do have concern with the stipulation that the county may not seek information on their immigration status or documentation status. Those factors are specifically prohibited from questioning with the release of these taxpayer funds. We do have a problem with that directive. In addition, we want to hear assurance that the county has thoroughly vetted the agency with whom they will enter into a partnership agreement. We trust that this partner agency has been clearly evaluated to ensure they can competently administer these grant funds. Thank you for hearing our concerns. We are just two American citizens paying close attention at the local, state, and federal levels, and we will not be silent. In closing, we appreciate the responsiveness to our concerns by county staff, your clerk of the board, interim CAO Elsa Rodriguez, District 1 staff, and Supervisor Peters for reaching out. In addition, I know better than most the intensity of your role as county supervisors, and we truly value this board's service to the citizens of Kern County. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bennell. Any other speakers today on the consent calendar? Would staff like to make a brief response or comment to the comments we heard?
Chairman Couch, members of the board. As was noted, this grant is a pass-through grant. The county is not.
Can you state your name for the record?
I think I should know better by now. Jim Damian, Chief Economic Development Officer for the County of Kern. The grant was issued by the state of California. We raised our hands to say, yeah, if we're going to distribute money, Kern County should get its fair share to support the programs. They outline what we're allowed to do, what we're mandated to do. Checking immigration status is disallowed as part of the grant, and so we intend to comply with the rules of the grant for the good of those in this country seeking to start and grow their business and achieve the American dream. So that's what we'll follow the rules of the grant and execute in that manner. Appreciate the opportunity to make those comments.
Thank you, Mr. Damian.
Chairman,
Supervisor Peters.
quick question for Mr. Damian. Could you expand just a little bit on what this program is designed to do, just for the benefit of people that might not be aware of it?
So this grant will allow us to fund training programs for people who want to start or grow their business. So these training programs are going to explain the permits you need, how to pay taxes, how to keep records, so as they're starting or growing these businesses, it's done in compliance with the rules of our county and of our state. And so that's really, it's a training, almost like a boot camp for people who want to achieve that dream of owning their own business. So there's no direct dollars being issued to anyone. It's provisioning of training classes and some supplies to make sure people can run their businesses the right way.
Okay, and I know this is designed for immigrant individuals. So how do they take advantage of that training once it goes? So it's going to an organization.
We'll promote the train. Yeah, we'll have a contract with at least one, maybe multiple training providers. We'll promote that training, and then really anybody who raises their hand and say I qualify and I want to be there, they're gonna be allowed to come in. We're not gonna turn anybody away. The intent obviously is spelled out. It's an immigrant-based program, but we're going to be honoring and providing those training services to anybody that wants to achieve that goal of having a business that's run correctly.
Understood. Thank you. Supervisor Flores, I'll turn it back over to the chair if you have any questions.
Sure.
Supervisor Flores.
Oh, thank you, Chairman. I did have one question. There was an email from Ms. Carol Bender that had a question about whether or not there was Kern County general funds or matching funds from the county towards this grant effort. Are we paying anything?
No, there's no county general funds or payments from the county as part of this.
Okay, thank you. That's all the questions I have at this point.
Thank you, Mr. Damian. Appreciate it. Okay. We're still back on the consent calendar, and we've had a couple of comments and some brief discussion, but we have no motion as of yet.
I'll just go ahead and say I definitely understand the concern, and I appreciate how vigilant Mr. and Ms. Pennell are and keeping an eye on this. And I agree with you. I think there's a lot of concerns in our country and our state about illegal immigration, and I'm sensitive to that. But also, there are a lot of programs out there that don't ask those questions. We're not allowed to ask those questions. It's certainly nothing that we have any authority over at this level. In my opinion, I think that financial literacy is a great thing for everybody to be aware of. And so with that being said, I will make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Okay, second.
You have a motion and a second. Please cast your votes.
The motion is approved. 3 ayes, 1 absent. Supervisor Perez.
Thank you. That takes us back to the top of page 2 in the afternoon agenda under public presentations. This portion of the meeting is reserved for persons to address the board on any matter not on the agenda but under the jurisdiction of the board. Is there anybody here that would like to make a public presentation? Mr. Linfesti, you are first.
And I'll spell my name for you, Paul Linfesti, Linfesty. I have a very easy little complaint today, and it's probably going to be a very easy fix. But for the past several weeks, I've noticed your screen is showing a ugly pattern that's been here for several weeks. I know it's not the projection because it also appears that way on the live stream that you have at home. So I think it probably is maybe a little cable adjustment or something. I've seen that before other places. But anyway, that's all I have. Thanks.
Our clerk can respond, she tells me.
Oh,
Mr. Linfesti, we do have an issue that we are in the process of getting an upgrade from our technology provider.
Okay.
And so as soon as that upgrade is installed, those ugly lines will go away.
yeah, I was in video production at BCSD for 36 years, so I always notice those things. Thank you.
Well, thank you for bringing it to our attention because I look this way and I hadn't noticed it.
Yeah, ours is clean on our side. Yeah.
Yeah, up here it's fine. Any other public presentations today? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Karen Bussard, Karen Bussard. I've worked for the county for 18 years and I'm a constituent of District 3. The following are facts that can easily be verified. Article 5, Section 7, Class and Comps of the SEIU MOU included classifications that were approved by the MOU's bargaining team and county HR at the time. Through no fault of the county's nor of their own, admin coordinators and legal secretaries were the only 2 classifications that did not receive a salary adjustment. Both have been impacted by the minimum wage compaction issue. A proposal of 8.5% salary adjustment for admin coordinators was sent to the union. Per the union, the county would not agree to a side letter agreement. However, the current MOU is still in full force in effect. And till a new contract is signed, and a side letter agreement would be appropriate. The office services classification series is for general clerical staff. This series is used as a stepping stone to promote to a higher level of job duties. Admin coordinators, legal secretaries, and paralegals include the highest level of the OSC series basic job duties while including more in-depth and complex duties. A legal secretary earns more than a senior office service specialist. However, the minimum wage increase raised the salaries of these clerical positions while leaving the legal secretaries, paralegals, and admin coordinators position stagnant. Current salaries. The senior office service specialist at a step 10 is $26.42. The legal secretary step 10 is $24.15. We were leapfrogged by the minimum wage compaction issue at the start of the current contract by 9.5%, which is a difference of $2.27. I promoted from an OSS to a legal secretary back in 2013. Step E was at $2.43 more. Step 10 for an OSS is $23.91. Now there's a 24-cent difference between an OSS and a legal secretary. So not only were we leapfrogged, my promotion pretty much went out the window. Admin coordinators with a bachelor's degree, if they promote to a step 1, it's $26.59, which is a promotion of 17 cents. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Is it Broussard or Broussard, by the way?
Boo, like
No.
buzzard, but Bassard,
Oh, okay.
so,
Thank you.
or you could just call me Buzzard. Thank you.
Staff want to make any comment to that? You don't have to. I just know it's been a topic of discussion. Okay. Any other speakers today? Seeing none. Item 2 is board member announcements and reports. Seeing none. I think we're done.
I'll make a motion.
Need a motion to adjourn to September 24th at 9 a.m.
Okay. Second.
Thank you. Without objection, we're adjourned.